Clean these tires off. These tires are pretty dirty. Hey everybody. You all should be able to hear me. Hopefully you can hear me just fine. We'll get started chatting. I figured I'd do some laps with this little guy until folks show up. Porsche 914. Hey everybody. Yeah, right on. Classic and slot car. Cheers. AG, cheers. Oscar, cheers. John Crowley, cheers. We got a new thing. Yes, this does not have a magnet. This came without a magnet. There's no magnet, no magnet to be found. So we got a new thing. Wireless. I bought and here's the receiver right here. Hey, Kevin. There's the receiver right there hooked up to my laptop, which is sort of off camera, not really. But yeah, so we're wireless. Hello, Don. So it should be, and it's a cheap microphone, but it's one that came with the kit. And so now I can walk anywhere within about 300 feet of the receiver, and people can hear me. So, you know, I was really pleased to get this car. Nürburgring set, by the way. Nürburgring set, not Le Mans set, like silly old man who forgets Nürburgring, not Le Mans. Nürburgring, SRC triple pack. These cars go like stink. Put that right there. Anyway, so we'll get started in a minute, folks, as soon as people show up. Yeah, this car, I think it has, I mean, the tires stick really well to this track. I haven't taken them off, actually, to see if these tires are the same width as, well, we can look real quick here maybe. They're very similar to the slotted tires that I have. I wonder if these are the same. Man, wouldn't that be amazing if these were the same? These are thin guys that came on here. These are S2s, I think. Let's see if these fit. Holy crap, do they fit? Oh boy, these fit. I don't know if they're going to stay real well, though. John, no, this is definitely not a similar surface to Carrera. This is a very high grip surface. Carrera is, I don't know, it's not very high grip when you compare it to this. But then again, it's high grip compared to Scalextric, which basically has very little grip. Hello, Scooter. Hello, Jim. Argonaut. Very cool, Argonaut. Oh, these, I don't know if these are going to work or not. These tires might grab. It feels like they're sticking a little better. These are S2s, which should stick pretty well on here. Oh, no, there's something rubbing. Yeah, there's something rubbing. Yeah, these need to be... Hello, MP. Cheers, buddy. Yeah, new wireless microphone. So, the microphone system. I got this from B&H Photo. So... I can walk around and talk. I guess it was on sale. Not really, but it wasn't terribly expensive for a wireless mic system. And and I got 2 transmitters and 1 receiver. Hey, Herb. Cheers, man. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate it. Very cool. You're one of the Philly guys, right? Yeah, you race with Richie? And I understand that Rich himself actually watches occasionally, which is was a surprise to me. I didn't know Rich did much. There we go. They get tires back on right? Yeah, sort of. Hello, Reese. 24 people. Goodness. That was fast. There we go. Yeah, Herb. Hey, Clem. There's my buddy Clem. Yeah, so you guys should be able to hear me okay even when I'm down here because the wireless system. Yeah, these tires, they don't stick quite as well, but they fit better. I need some lower profile tires, or I need to move the wheels in a little bit, and the 914 would go really well with those S2s, or maybe some different slotted tires. Oh, there's actually plenty of room in there. I could move these in pretty well. There's a fair amount of room, and these are it's a standard wheel hub size, like the slotted kinds of, like the 15 by 8s. There's a fairly small wheel, and these are metal wheels. This is the SRC, one of the cars out of the triple pack here that SRC sent me. I can't say enough good things about these guys. Cheers, Richard. Thanks for showing up. I really appreciate it. Canyon. Awesome. Very cool, folks. So what do we got here? We got some cars. Richard, I know it's probably a better time for folks in Australia to show up. I got a message from somebody else in Australia, and he was happy that I was streaming at a different time now. made it a little more easier for him to catch the streams if he wanted to. Got 2 cars from Hornby. So this is the racing version, the newest racing version of the Polycar, the Toyotas, the BRZ, the FRS, it's like GT86. Technically, it's the Goodwood SO car from 2015, yeah. So I'm not going to do a review of this car as such. I'll definitely be doing some photos and putting this online. And I may do like a little teardown video, and I guess that counts as a review. Just maybe an overview video of these Homestead cars and kind of the home racers, kind of what these are meant for, what these are meant to be. Yes, they are slower than your average kind of car. They have, I think it's a 16K motor in them. These are really nice cars for beginners. There's very few parts on them. They're very nice model, and there's a lot of different colors of them. There's solid colors as well as 2 racing liveries of these. So I think it's, Herb, I agree. It definitely, it allows different kinds of people to show up that might not have been able to be here. Anyway, and a Formula E car from Skelectric has shown up. This is pretty cool. Travis, if you don't follow Travis, he's that slot car guy on, it's a bag of nothing. A bag of, whatever. Travis is that slot car guy on YouTube. Follow him, please. And I know I saw MP in here, Massimo. Please follow Massimo as well. MP Slot Cars here on YouTube as well. They're good guys. And, we plan on doing some collaborations in the future. And I support, they're not, how do I put this? I've been getting some messages from some people that I think they assume that we're competing against each other for viewers or something like that. That's not at all how I view it. It's a community of people. It's not just a community of racers. It's a community of people that do YouTube. Massimo has his own style. I love it. Travis has his own style. I love it. There's a lot of different people that do their own thing on YouTube, and it's fantastic. Of course, you got to follow Harry Wise. We're not competing. We're adding content to the community. There's no competition. We all get along. So anyway, Travis, why I say that is Travis just did a review of this car. He did a great review of it. You should check that out on his channel, please. I'm going to do some laps with this as well. And I'll give my long form thoughts about the Formula E thing. But I mean, this is the first time I'm taking it out of the box. This looks like an absolutely stunning car. You guys see that okay? Yeah, it's a little bright, but I mean, I'm not commenting about Formula E as a racing series, but this as a model, it's stunning. It's absolutely stunning. And I mean, the stuff that Scalextric is doing now, it's just fantastic. We're in, the second golden age, basically, of slot cars. I believe that. And the quality of this car at the price that it is, it's one of their, their super resistant cars. It comes in a cardboard box. In theory, it might be a little cheaper, but the point is, for the detail level quality that you're getting, the paint finish, the just set it and forget it, put it on the track, and it's going to run. You didn't always have this in the hobby, right? This kind of quality, even in a car that's meant to be part of a cheaper line, this kind of quality is it's outstanding. It's just absolutely fantastic. And I think sometimes I'm just as guilty of this as anybody. We take for granted the fact that we have so much available to us now. There's more available to us as slot car people than there ever has been before. All the scales, HO, 143rd, and 132nd, and 124th. The quality has never been better. It just hasn't. And I think, especially, it's a new year, so you got to take time to reflect on what's just the previous year, or just it's kind of a time when people are more reflective anyway. And where we are right now, we've never been before, right? The quality, the low price, because the stuff is low priced. Even if the prices have been raised recently, it's still very high quality at very low price. It just is. And I'm just so pleased that there's this whole range of quality, of price available. You have a car like this that's pretty reasonably priced. I don't know what the retail on this would be, maybe $50, maybe $45, but it's not $100. It just, there's so much available to us now, and it's just worth just worth remembering that. Hey, Clint, cheers. Yes, Rocco Sam. Yeah, I will do, since I've been doing reviews, I know I haven't done a lot of the slotted stuff and the car stuff. I absolutely will. Reviews are something that it's not the primary reason for me to do YouTube. The primary reason is just to enjoy the hobby and to be able to share news, because I do news in real life. I'm a newspaper photographer and videographer, and I have been a photographer in newspapers on and off my whole life. So for almost 30 years now, I've been taking pictures for newspapers. So that's kind of always my primary, reason for being on YouTube is news. That's a long way around to say I just haven't gotten to it yet. I got so many cars that I can do reviews on. I absolutely will do a review on. I'll probably do the most recent Polycar F1, the vintage Grand Prix cars. They're absolutely stunning. That's all you really need to know, is that they're amazing and they're worth the money. But I'll do more specifically. Choice is awesome, yes. Scooter. My track is Carrera Digital, and my two best performing cars are Electric. Yeah, I mean, all the modern cars by all of the home set brands, they're all good. I mean, there's ones that people like over other ones, but there's no like bad choices. Even if you choose, and I say even, I'm not disparaging the stuff, but even if you choose the lower entry point slot cars like this, or the home set series of cars like from Polycar like this is meant to be, a beginner's car. Even if you choose those kinds of cars, you haven't gone wrong, right? They're good quality. I got to drink bottles of water because if I drink it in a can, like I got one in a can here, but I'm not going to show it because I think YouTube thought that it was beer, and they partially blocked one of the videos that I had done because I think they thought it was alcohol when it was just water. Anyway, so we got a variety of stuff that showed up. Like I said, I will be doing a review on this guy on the Formula E car from Scalextric. I'll be doing some laps with it, and I'll have it on my scale just so I can give you all a sense of like magnetic downforce and stuff like that. And I also will do something. This guy seems like it's a little loose in there. Ugh, these boxes, sometimes they're a real pain. Oh, it's taped closed. Of course it's taped closed on the end, on the bottom. Yeah, I know. This is great content, isn't it, guys? There we go. Oh, it's because it's wired down. Yeah, not a massive fan of that. I'm just going to take this off of there and check this out now while I have 49. Holy crap. 49 people happen to be watching. I'm shocked. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate it. If you like the stream, please give it a thumbs up. That helps YouTube show it to people. Gives me a little more motivation to do more. Is this wrapped around just once? Yes, wrapped around just once. Very cool. There we go. Hey, Mario. Cheers. No, Mario, there's no... well, actually, I had seen someone, and I forget where, actually had a Carrera C8, but I don't know where. At this point, we're going to be hitting Chinese New Year fairly soon. I don't know when we're going to be getting new stuff from Carrera because of that. But again, I don't have any direct contact with Carrera, so I just kind of get information, when a couple of my dealer friends know that they're going to get Carrera stuff soon. That's when I know. I haven't tried to reach out to Carrera. But anyway, this little guy looks really nice. How's that look? Yeah, it's a little... Hey, Garth. Appreciate it. Hey, John. Hey, Larry. Wow. The fingers. Cheers. Hey, there he is. Yeah, so this little guy looks really nice. This is the latest race livery of the Polycar, the BRZ. As you all know, I mean, folks have seen this car for a while now. But this is, I got this sample from Hornby recently, and I'm going to show it off here. And I'm going to do, I will do a video just about these cars, because I think people probably kind of want to know what these BRZs are all about. They do have a little slower motor in them than standard cars do, than standard, certainly, slotted and Polycars do. I think it's a 16,000 RPM motor. But I think these are great, and I think they definitely have their place. So anyway, yeah, and you missed my explanation, John. I got a wireless mic. So, hey, Travis. Hey, Sean. Yeah, I was just talking, Travis, about your review of this guy and telling everybody, hello, Blue Goo. Telling everybody to check out your review about that. If you want to post that, link in my chat here. Travis, since you're an admin here, I made you an admin a while ago. You're welcome to post your review of this. If everybody would please check out Travis's stream or Travis's video review about that, I would be appreciated. Travis is a great guy, and I like to support him. And anybody else that wants to be friends and wants to enjoy the hobby, doing content on YouTube here. So that little guy is going to stay right there. It's a little messy. Yeah, so I got wireless mic. So hopefully, yep, it's still on. Power light's still on. Very cool. So I got this new wireless mic system. So now hopefully people can hear me regardless of where I am around the track. Anyway, so Garth asked, do you think SCX is going to remake the compact CUDA? So I don't know. I was talking with, I was exchanging emails with the sales manager with SCX, and I haven't gotten any indication about what's going on for 2022. That's this year. I haven't gotten any indication yet about what's going to happen for cars this year from them. I am hoping that they redo the CUDA. That's all I can say, because honestly I don't know. I've made some suggestions for CUDAs, and it would make sense for them to do a compact CUDA as well, because that CUDA, I have a couple of them here. They're really, really beautiful little models. Anyway, guys, so what are we going to talk about today? Well, first thing, if you've seen a couple of recent posts on a video or two about HO, okay? Here's the thing. Well, new SCX cars cannot accept a chip from Carrera Scooter unless you cut it in, because they don't care about making their cars compatible with anybody else's digital, because all of the home set companies don't care about that. Anyway, HO. I am going to reach out to some of the company owners that I'm friends with, or that I've met in the past, and find out if I can get some HO news from them and include that here on the channel. Why am I doing this? Well, I get one or two people a month who get really, really angry with me that I don't cover HO news. It's fine to ask politely for me to cover something, but to come in and be rude about it, which seems to be the regular thing for these guys, is to say, well, you don't cover HO news, so why can you call yourself Slot Car News? Well, I don't know. I do. That's what I've made my blog years ago, Slot Car News, and that's what it is. And that's what I've been doing. So I don't include HO regularly because I don't do it personally. I don't follow. I don't look for HO news. All of the time that I put about 8 to 10 hours a weekend doing Slot Car News, including editing the video, which doesn't take me that long. That takes me about 2 hours, I guess, to shoot and to edit and upload the video. And then the rest of the time is looking through Facebook for information and looking through emails for information. Here and there, I'll call somebody and talk to them. So it takes a lot of time, and I basically do this for free. I do have some support from LEB, but that support is really because of the work that I do for them on their social media. So any support that I get here is basically through people giving me tips. That's really it. So the news is generated basically because I like doing it. And that's the only reason that I am doing it, right? Is because I enjoy it. And it's not, and I don't want to pass myself off as some kind of expert on HO when I am absolutely not. I don't do HO personally anymore. I did it when I was a kid. I just don't do it anymore. No one does everything. You know, I have a blog about slot cars. It's like someone having a blog about barbecue and then some vegetarian coming in and saying, oh, you hate vegetarians because you have a blog about barbecue. No, I have a blog about barbecue because I like barbecue. It has nothing to do with something else. I have a blog about slot cars. I don't cover all slot cars. I make no bones about that. I never claimed to. So these people that come in and just are bent on being rude, first of all, I just wish they'd go away and not bother me. And or just like email me privately and say, hey, dude, why don't you do this? And I'd be happy to tell them that I just don't have the contacts and I just don't get the news. So I'm going to go the extra effort. I'm going to reach out to some companies and see if they'll include me on their dealer emails and their new product emails. So when I do get information, I can include it. I know the owner of AFX. He and I have known each other for years, and he's a really good guy. Well, I guess I'm the last one you need to work for then. So, because I'd worked for all the other companies. So I'm going to reach out to him. I just was in contact with a distributor today who's basically one of the biggest distributors for HO in the U.S. ever, and one of the biggest distributors, or one of the first distributors to ever carry HO in North America. So this person's going to put me in contact with, I forget who she said, Lifelike, I think, maybe. She knows anyway. So I'm going to make the extra effort to include a little HO news here and there when I get it. That's the only reason I haven't included it until now. So there's some breaking news. Anyway, guys. Yeah, Steve. Hey, Smart Race. Cheers for showing up. Yeah, guys, it's frustrating. HO guys don't talk about the others. Yeah, exactly. The HO guys will never admit that there's, anyway, it's annoying. Smart Race, I haven't forgotten. I do have the thank you, Smart Race. Thank you, Mark, I think. I hope I didn't get that wrong. I do have the app. It's still on here. I have been doing so many other things. I just haven't gotten around to getting the app up and running. I do have Smart Race's app to do lap timing here on my track. I fully support and fully endorse anybody using Smart Race to race Carrera to do lap timing. It's a much better app than the Carrera app, hands down. If you're doing Carrera Digital, you need Smart Race. Just get it. It's worth it. Just get it. Hey, TNT, I appreciate it. Yeah, so I do intend to use the Smart Race app. I just need to do it. I've been doing so many other things that distract me, like the wireless thing and other stuff. It's been a bit of my brain goes 10 different directions. So I'm sorry I haven't gotten it up and running, but I definitely do intend to use it. Oh boy, who else is some other people's more news about vegan slot cars? Never. I'm a meat eating slot car guy. That sounds really stupid. Anyway, hey Sean. Top 5. Okay, here's an interesting topic. I like this, Sean. Okay, Sean says Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Sean. Top 5 cars after the 356 I wish were in new molds and why. Okay, so the 356 is my all-time top wish. So the other 4, in no particular order, what is it, 66, 67 Shelby Mustang, 350 GT, the Hertz edition as well. This car needs to be back in the hobby. I know Ravellogram had done it at one point, and it had, actually, I have one here. I'll go back down. Dirty Santa. Cheers, everybody. Yeah, wireless mic for the win here. I can go back to the nonsense in the back of the garage, and hopefully people can still hear me. There we go. This guy, the Shelby GT350R, and the H version of this as well. This needs to be back in the hobby. Needs to be done. I would love to see SRC do this. If SRC is around, please do this. Please do this, SRC. I would love to see SRC do this setup under this Mustang. That's definitely the top one. I would like to see the 69 Pontiac Trans Am done, the very first Trans Am, the car that was in Trans Am racing. That's a second mold. A third mold. I would like to see, oh boy, guys are going to laugh or scream. I might like to see a Gremlin done as a slot car mold. Wait. Why in the hell would I like to see a Gremlin done? It's a weird American car that I think now people kind of miss. It's an ugly little guy. There was some AMX racing versions of it or something like that. I would, so bear with me on that one. That one's a bit of a craziness. I would love to see an El Camino or a Ranchero done. These were cars that we had talked about years ago when I was at Carrera, and we were, I don't want to say close to doing an El Camino, but it was definitely a car that we had discussed doing. And I think pickups in general need to be done at some point. Maybe I'll slide in a pickup instead of a Gremlin. But something like a 50s or a 60s step side pickup, I think I really would like to see one of those done. And I think there would be a lot of people that also would like to see that done. Pinto, yeah. A Pinto, yeah. Well, but I know Gremlin's a bit of it's an out there kind of a thing, and it's probably a very bad idea. But I do think older pickup trucks, I think, absolutely need to be done at some point. Some of those old Fords, like those Econoline Ford vans with, the blunt front end, the nose on them, it's like the kind of cab over van. Something like that as well, I think, would have a lot of appeal. But definitely an El Camino, definitely this Mustang needs to be redone. Definitely a 356 needs to be redone. I would love it if SRC did one or all of those. I would love it if Policar did one or all of those. Who else? Well, I would really like them to be the hobbyist version of cars. So either of those guys, I would prefer that if they did them, it would be absolutely fantastic. Model Ts, I don't know. So Rocco Sam. So I do like muscle cars. Notice the first car I said though was a 356 Porsche. Personally, I wouldn't ever buy a muscle car myself now. I would buy a classic Mini Cooper or a better version of the Mini Cooper than I have, or a modern Toyota GT86, which I'm considering for my next car, my next real car. I work mainly for the consulting that I do in the U.S. market, Roko-sam. So I'd like to see, when I do suggestions for cars, generally the North American market is what the cars that I suggest for, because I know there's a whole army of people making suggestions for the European market. So I generally want to have more. I want to be basically the one voice for more North American stuff, because I know that there's just not that many people working for companies full time or as consultants that will make the case for those kinds of things. So that's what I like to make the case for. That's a long answer, but that's why I FIA Cobra. Well, that's what we did, Stephen, when I worked for Carrera. That was the mold that I suggested that we do with the Cheetah. So we did the FIA 289 Cobra with the small fenders. That's what we already did that. That's what I did for Carrera. So that's where there. You're having connectivity issues. What connectivity issues are you having? C4 Corvettes. Yeah, I mean, no, not any good scale 1/32 scale dragsters. Years ago, the NHRA and the Force family had reached out to a number of companies, a number of 1/32 scale companies. This was right as I was starting to work for SCX. They reached out to us. They stopped by at, I think it was an iHobby in Chicago, and they tried to get us or Carrera at the time, or Scalextric at the time, to do dragsters. So there was a big push 10 years ago, 12 years ago, by the Force family, and that's why you saw the HO. That's why you saw, I think it was Auto World that did the drag strip, the John Force. I think it was John Force, and maybe it was his family's name as well. So that was kind of at the same time, and that's why you saw the Auto World one being done. So no one makes them in 1/32 scale. The companies are all European based, and when you talk about doing dragsters which only are an American form of racing, it's just not going to sell. We had talked to the NHRA every year. The NHRA would come to Toy Fair in New York City, and I think I even have some of the literature they gave us. They would talk to us every year. They'd sit down, very nice folks, and they'd basically hand us the keys to the kingdom, saying that they would let us do events. They wouldn't charge us basically for the space if we did the NHRA license. When I was working for Scalextric, they approached us the last year I was at Toy Fair in New York. They approached us, and they wanted us to do NHRA the license, and it just didn't work out because I just don't think it's going to work for 1/32 scale. The amount of track you'd need is really long to even have an 1/8 mile strip in scale. So I just don't think it'll happen. I'm sorry, but good question. 918, yeah, 918 would be cool. GTA 1966, which you mean the 919. Why does the Pioneer makes so many muscle cars? Okay. I start off by saying I don't have the greatest relationship with Jules now, So I have no contact with Jules anymore for a variety of reasons that I won't get into here. I know he saw an opportunity in this market, which he rightfully saw, and he knew he could fulfill a big hole in the market by making really high quality American muscle cars and selling them directly in the U.S. market. And he did a great job with that. And he makes easily some of the best muscle cars on the market now. Easily. The stuff is really nice. I have a number of them myself. And yeah, I mean, he's made a great business out of doing basically only U.S. saleable, and Canada, sorry, North American types of products. He does Legends, as we all know. He does Mustangs and Camaros and Chargers, and they're really awesome. Everybody knows that, and he's just chosen to make products that are specific to the North American market. That's why he's done it. So there you go, and he's done a great job at it. 78 watching, I know. Why is it saying my connection is unstable? I'm sitting right near, I don't know. Cheers, Jeff. I really appreciate it. Hello, Leslie. Thank you very much for showing up. So many people here. I thank you all very much. It really does mean a lot to have people show me, yeah, the Camaro SS. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. It's great stuff. I don't have one of the Pioneer. No, I don't think I have one of the Pioneer. I have a couple of Mustangs. I have one of the notchback Mustangs. I think it was the first one that he came out with. And the Terlinga car. And I have a Bullet that Jules sent me. And I have where is it? There he is. The General Grant. Jules sent me a General Grant. This is very cool as well, because I'm an American and I like to support all of America, not the part that tried to secede from the country and were traitors. This is a great car. And Jules has done an awesome job making these cars. Absolutely stunning shapes on this car. And yeah, fantastic stuff. I haven't even driven this car, have I? No, I didn't want to damage it. I didn't want to get it boogered up. I didn't want to get it scratched and stuff. So it kind of lives back here on my wood track. Anyway, yeah. So 80 people. Holy crap! Thank you very much. Frustrating. Their support is not good. Whose support? I missed something. I don't know. Anyway, 81 people, 82 people. Holy crap. Thanks, folks, everyone, for stopping by. Chris, people are sending me photos now. Anyway. So what else? Okay, so New Year, right? We're going to have announcements fairly soon. I think I may get some information from Skelectric. Very happy about that. I don't know when people are going to do announcements like Carrera. I don't know if Toy Fair in Germany is going to happen. I don't know who's going to show up, frankly, because it's just so expensive, and Europe is having a lot of lockdowns now and a lot of issues with COVID. Again, we're not talking about politics here. Anyone that starts on that nonsense gets banned, insta-banned. I don't give a shit who you are. I don't know what's going to be happening with Toy Fair. That's when a lot of companies would do their annual announcements. So I haven't asked SRC yet. I'll ask SRC what their plans are. And I think Policar and I think the slotted Policar folks are going to come back from Christmas break. I hope this week. I'm not really sure. A lot of European companies are on Christmas break, and there hadn't really been a lot of people to talk to about, annual releases, that sort of thing. So I'm hoping that we will get some annual news fairly soon. I did ask SCX what their plans are. Haven't gotten an answer yet. I think they're on break as well. They could do a virtual English. It's a hard language. They could do a virtual, but I mean, yes, they could. I don't know what people's plans are. I think I know in Germany, or for Toy Fair last year, Germany, they did do some kind of virtual toy show, which just means they make announcements online, which, okay, just make your announcement online then. It doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. Yeah, the chargers that they make are absolutely stunning. That Pioneer makes, absolutely stunning. I mean, all their stuff is really fantastic. I have one of their Legends as well. It's just fantastic stuff. I'm very happy that they're doing specifically American stuff. But again, that doesn't mean that I don't want other people to do the European stuff. The two things are not mutually exclusive, guys. Just because I make suggestions for American stuff doesn't mean I don't want, a world full of Fiats and Alphas and Porsches and Astons and Ferraris. I really wish there were more Ferraris out there. But it's, I really want to see this market grow, and this market will grow when there's more North American stuff aimed at, the buyers here in North America that really want a certain type of thing. UK Slot Festival. Okay. This is okay. So UK Slot Festival. I really don't want to get way out ahead of this, but I will. There's a chance, a slim chance, that I may go to the UK Slot Festival in May. If I do, I will obviously do as many videos and live streams and whatever else as I possibly can. A distributor here in North America has asked me to go with him. I don't know if that means that he plans to pay for my tickets or not. I don't know. I don't make the kind of money that I can travel to Europe just on my own dime. So, and more importantly, I don't know what the COVID situation is going to be like. I've already had COVID twice. I'm boosted. I'm vaccinated. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, if I go someplace, can I get back? Will I be allowed back into the country? Debatable whether I should be allowed back into a country or not. But I want to make sure that if I go someplace, I can get back. That's my point. So it may be that I go to England for the UK Slot Festival. I really hope that's possible. It would be so much fun to finally go to one. I've always wanted to go, and it would be a lot of fun if I did get to see my former coworkers, my friends at Hornby. So yeah, Skelectric. A 510. Yes, I would like to see a Datsun 510 done. Add that to the list somewhere out of the 5. This 5, we're going to add in 4 or 5 more into those 5 that Sean asked me to make. I absolutely would like to see a 510 Datsun done. I actually would absolutely love to see one of the earliest Skylines done. Yeah, the Datsun Skyline. Yes, BRM do a 510. That would be fantastic. Some Saabs might actually be an interesting thing too. There are a lot of great racing Saabs out there. Definitely a niche market for a slot car Saab. Let's see if I missed anything here. Yeah, please everybody follow Travis. Melbourne Toy Fair, Frankenslot. Someone mentioned Frankenslot. Okay, I guess I didn't miss too many. Any news on a Corvette C8? No, I don't really have any. Yes, Travis. Yes, please. Yes. Yes, Sean. 240Zs. I would absolutely love to see a 240Z done. There's a lot of Datsun, a lot of Nissan stuff. There's a lot of stuff. Let's squeeze that in more into the 5 there, shall we? Oh, okay. I'm sorry, getting distracted by folks here. So, do I have? No, I don't. Well, the C8, the Scalextric C8. Glad I can still talk and walk around and stuff. So, there's the C8 from. Whoa, that's really overexposed. That's the Scalextric C8. I've done a number of videos about this car already. It's a really great car. When it actually comes out, I still really don't know why. I'm very, very grateful that they sent me the C8. I'm very, very glad that, what was that? Travis. Oh, we really don't need to start a slot car company, Travis. But if we were talking about it, I think somebody here would support that because he's already offered to support me if I started a company. I really don't want to start a slot car company. Although it does have a certain amount of appeal now. Anyway, the C8, there's the Scalextric C8. I don't know when it's showing up. In 2022, it will show up. I do know that. I don't know that. I hope that. I think in early, or in Feb, now was that? Yeah, I'm not really sure. I'm hoping that when I talk with Scalextric, I think I'm going to talk to somebody this week. Maybe they'll give me an idea about when the C8 is coming. Trust me, it's worth waiting for. This is a great, great car. This is such a smooth, such a quiet Scalextric car. It runs and runs and runs. I took the magnet out of this. Hey, Mark. Do manufacturers make a standard chassis? No one makes a standard chassis that you can put any car on. There's a company called Slotted that makes what they call an HRS chassis, Hot Rodas Supersonicus chassis that is sort of a generic chassis that can be put under any car if you know how to do it. So, but it's not like a general kind of chassis that you can easily kind of screw down. You need to glue stuff, you need to cut stuff, but you can put that, generally speaking, on any kind of 1/32 scale slot car and a lot of 1/24 scale slot cars. Anyway, so when the C8 shows up, trust me, guys, it's going to be worth it. It is absolutely going to be worth it. So, we gone over an hour. We're about at an hour now. Okay. Let me take another drink of water here. Well, actually, there was. Hey, Chris. There was a SCX Volvo that was done years ago. Folks might not remember this. Each manufacturer used the same chassis. No, Mark. No one uses the same chassis for all their bodies. No, that's not. Everyone, like this car, this is an SRC Porsche 914. This only works under the 914. The other cars that SRC make, like this is the newest Lancia. I'm going to try to not drop this here. This is the newest Lancia, also from the same company. They're two entirely different chassis. That's just how companies do what they do. They don't use a standard chassis for absolutely everything. Is this the Volvo? Look at that. It's the Volvo right on the end here. Nope, that's a BMW. Damn it. Where's the Volvo? I know it's here. There it is. Oh, it's off its base. Yeah, well, whatever. So this is, hey Blue, this is a Volvo. What is this? Oh, of course the thing broke off. S60. And the box is cracked. The chassis is cracked probably too. This is a mess. This is a brand new car from a million years ago. It fell off its base. This is a Volvo S60. This was one of the best molds for a slot car that they did. SCX had done a lot of really great molds for cars. This, I think, was one of the best. This car runs really, really well. The shapes are really nice. It's a really unique car. It's a four-door Volvo. It's crazy. This is brand new. Man, this looks really nice. They made a couple different liveries of this car. Here, I'll get my fingers out of the way. This car goes nicely. I don't know. Hey, Easy USA. Oh, my mic's too high. Sorry. Oh, yeah, I can run this car. Sorry, I can turn my mic down. Oh, it is pretty high, isn't it? How's that? Better? Better? There we go. Is that better? Sorry, didn't mean to be so loud. Sorry. Sorry, guys. I'm having an issue with my eyes. Been having double vision the last couple days. So I was at the doctor all day yesterday, basically, or the emergency room, just to make sure that it wasn't a tumor. It's not a tumor, but they don't know why I'm having double vision. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Glad that it's, yeah, the Cupra. I have a Cupra as well. The Cupra is really cool. Oh, yeah, look at this. This is stupid. Okay, so this is a brand new car. It's never been out of the box until now. Let me get this. Oh, God, I got too much stuff in the way here. Not making contact. Oh, there we go. That's the vodka I'm hiding from YouTube. Yeah, right. Easy USA. I don't know. That's a new one on me. Easy. I don't know who you are, man. What do you do? I appreciate you subbing. I appreciate you stopping by. Yeah. So here we go. Is this going to make contact now? This has got a lot too much magnet. And it also doesn't have lights contacting. I'm thinking there's some Fernando from Portland. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. I do know Monty. Cheers. Yes. And thank you very much for suggesting that I turn the mic down. Holy crap, 90 people. Good Lord, people. Wow. I'm shocked. Thank you all for stopping by. I really appreciate it. And thank you, Easy, for reminding me that my mic was too hot, because nobody likes to hear clipping mics. Yeah, this car is going to take a little bit more work than I can do here. Hold on a second. Oh, where's the box? The box OSCX stuff. Yeah, the problem is I have too much stuff. Wait, is that where it is? Yeah, I don't know where I have all the SCX stuff in one box. Well, not all of it. I have some. This is some oddball SCX cars. Anyway, I'm getting distracted, aren't I, guys? Yes, I am. Sorry. The Volvo. It's a good car. Once you get it tuned, it's a nice car. It's a bit of a handful now. Big likes on the Smokey and the Bandit tribute truck. Yeah, the Smokey and the Bandit. Yeah. You know, the Smokey and the Bandit truck, the trailer anyway, was in Walking Dead, which is very cool. I'm a big fan of Smokey and the Bandit because I had done the one for Carrera. Yeah, I really wish I could find that car easily, but I can't. I have a Volvo set to race. Well, here's a car we can talk about. Talking about Pioneer. Beer effect? No. Not drinking beer today. Going shopping in Dave's garage. Well, my stuff isn't general. Well, I guess it isn't. Some of it is for sale. This was the first, I think it was the first racing Mustang that Pioneer did. Absolutely love this car. I think this car, I had a braid issue with this car. Is this? Oh yeah, this one's running. No magnet on this guy. I think the guide on this one, and this has got super tires on it. I don't think these are quick slicks. I think these are probably super tires. Although I really don't know. The guide is definitely close to the bottom of the slot, or maybe dragging the bottom of the slot, because I think this car's pretty noisy. But this Mustang, and it's no magnet, this Mustang really goes nicely. Yeah, the Terlinga, this car, this is one of my favorites. And this is what I modeled the silver Carrera Mustang after. Was I think the last Mustang, I think was it was the black and silver one. That was the one that I designed that I think was probably the last car that Carrera did that I had helped do the livery on. The idea was that was kind of modeled after the Terlinga car. I think I might still have that one here. This is so nice to be able to walk around and not have to hold on, I got to go on this side. Let's see if I can find this car real quick. I kept a couple of my Mustangs. Silver Mustang, wherefore art thou? Do I have you? Yep. There you are. So, hope everybody's still there while I walk around and yeah, there might be some issue with my my internet here. Not really sure why. So this Mustang, actually, it's open because I probably use this for photos. This Mustang that was I think is the last Mustang I worked on for Carrera was modeled after the Terlinga cars. So I mean modeled, the decoration was meant to closely replicate the Terlinga racing kind of decoration on cars. I mean it's just, you know, black hood, solid body, and then the roundel, the meatball with the number. That was the inspiration. So that's why I did this for Carrera, and of course, this is one of the cars that that I decided to keep. I have a stack of Mustangs that were, picture is poor. Oh no. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know why. There's really nobody. There's stream, of course. Yeah. Sorry guys. I don't know why. I don't know why the picture got bad. Says my connection is unstable. Well, maybe that's where I should wrap it up. I appreciate all the support, guys. For me to be able to do this, I do accept some tips. 100 people watching. I can't believe it. Very cool. On the Buy Me a Coffee, that's a way you can directly support the stream. It did help me get the new wireless mic set up, and I plan on getting another webcam at some point soon, because this is a $7 cheapo webcam. Actually, it looks pretty good. But the support really means a lot to me. The fact that I have 97, 98 people, almost 100 people, is shocking to me. You can, wow, 99 people. Holy crap. That's incredible. If you like the stream, please give it a thumbs up. It means a lot. It also helps YouTube suggest the channel content to people and helps my channel grow. So please give it a thumbs up. And believe it or not, even the thumbs down gets people's attention to it, because YouTube also sees that as an interaction. So not that I'm asking you to give me a thumbs down, but it's something to think about. If you just go around giving people down thumbs, it's definitely a thing. Nothing else to do Sunday afternoon. Miss my stock cars. Yep. Cheers, everybody. I really appreciate it. Hope you all could hear me okay today. I'm glad. Thank you, Easy, for suggesting I turn it down a little bit, because it definitely looks like the mic was getting a little too hot. Probably was. I appreciate that. Like I said, thanks everybody. 102 people. Holy crap. Boy. I wish my internet connection was better. Anyway, guys, cheers. Thanks for showing up. I really appreciate it. I have a review of the Lancia from SRC that's going to go live this week. I think I set it to go on Tuesday. I will have another video soon as well. I'll do a review of the Polycar, these Polycars, the home racer cars. I'll do a review. It'll talk about this livery, and it'll talk about these cars in general. I probably will do that this week as well. So look for that. And I really appreciate everyone stopping by for the news. It really means quite a bit. Thank you, guys. See you soon.